We've come to a private school in Garissa that teaches Western education. It's a few hundred meters away from the university that was attacked by Al-Shabaab. The terrorists would have driven down that road, and yet here at this school there's supposed to be a security guard, but he's not here at the minute. We can't show any of their faces, but these children are studying mathematics, science and English, hoping for a brighter future. But that future is now under threat, says James, the headmaster here.
These men, the so-called Al-Shabaab, is like they want to make sure that everything goes in negative way. They want to threaten teachers and make sure that this area doesn't even benefit a single minute. So they want to make sure that they terrify the teachers and they go to their homes there. So to make sure that the area, the kids in this area, they don't deserve what they require.
And now the only university in Garissa has been closed indefinitely after Al-Shabaab massacred students in their sleep. When we talk about an attack on education in Africa, we're not just talking about in Kenya, for example, this university attack where 147 people were killed, but we're also talking about Nigeria, where groups like Boko Haram go into schools and just slaughter students in their beds. And that is whether they are Christian or Muslim.
Haibu means a bar.
James has lost half his teachers in the last year because of fears that Al-Shabaab will attack his school next. He's replaced them, but it has not been easy. James, why do you stay? Why do you risk your life?
Yeah, of course I'm trying to risk my life because, for example, with this school, there is a target that we are putting for last year. And I have a class in class 8, and I love that class much.
Non-flowering.
And that's a target worth fighting for. Christian Purefoy, CNN, Garissa, Kenya.
The 81st Squadron of the Indian Air Force, gearing up for its 7th mission in 7 days to Djibouti. It's codenamed Operation Rahat, which means relief in Hindi.
This is Hindon Air Base, just an hour outside of New Delhi, where India's biggest ever foreign rescue operation is being launched from.
Military planes are not allowed into Yemen's airspace, so this C-17 Globemaster will travel to Djibouti, where hundreds of Indians and other nationals are arriving every day by air and sea. Indian civilian planes carry evacuees from Sana'a, and Indian Navy ships ferrying people from Aden. Even though they're not flying into Yemen, all precautionary measures are being taken for what is effectively a war zone.
If you see this black plating, the black flow, yeah, that's the armor plating. We have armor plating installed in our aircraft, so any bullet or small arm which is fired at this aircraft, the bullets cannot penetrate the cockpit, so the cockpit and the crew is safe.
So this was installed particularly
for this specific mission. Yep.
Even though you're not really flying into Yemen?
But still, we are flying over Somalia. So any country, I mean, wherever we are going for such mission can be a rogue country. So we have to take precautions.
Jets, normally used to carry missiles and tanks, now on a humanitarian mission.
We are trying our best to make them comfortable. We're giving them food. We are making them comfortable in our aircraft and giving them a surety that now the Air Force is in and we are going to get back all of them home.
Most of the Indians evacuated are nurses working in Yemen or migrant workers.
So the plane's about to take off for what is effectively one of its last missions to Djibouti. Authorities say there's some 4,000 Indians living in Yemen. Some 3,700 people have been rescued already and 200 foreign nationals as well.
India's evacuation efforts have been recognized. Some 26 countries, including the US, UK, France and Germany, requested India to help evacuate their own citizens, which India has proudly done.